Don't you worry, the clip's about to begin, but don't forget to subscribe. Or else, don't make me turn this website around.
Next caller on the line, we're going to do Max from Oregon. Oh, is it gonna... There we go.
Oh,
Hey,
hi,
Max.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yep, we can hear you.
Hi.
Hi.
My question was about... oh, sorry.
Nope, go ahead.
Go for it.
Okay, sorry. My question was about... I've seen on dating apps before where trans people have put T for T or trans for trans. And I know, like, the basic concept, of course, they're out looking for other trans people. But I was curious about as to, like, maybe why that is. Like, my guess this so far has been they're looking for someone who has similar experiences in life as a partner. As a gay man, I can understand that feeling, like just kind of when I see another gay man, I'm like, yeah, we've gone through similar things. And so my thought was that, but I was interested to hear your thoughts about that.
Yeah, that's a great question. I think for me personally, I can really understand where a lot of those people are coming from, because I consider myself bisexual, so I date women and men, and I can tell you as a trans woman, dating women can be very complicated in a lot of ways, especially if you're dating cis women. So I can really understand why I would imagine trans women who are seeking out trans women on dating apps. I can't speak for trans men or non-binary people, but I think the idea is that they're attracted to women. They know that much. But I think when you're dating another trans woman, a lot of the complexities and the complications that can come with dating like a cis lesbian or a cis woman who's looking for women are alleviated, because you can almost be sure when you're dating a trans person, definitely not guaranteed, but you can almost be sure that they're definitely not going to have as many preconceptions about your body or about what engaging with your body is like or what the relationship dynamic is like. I think there's a lot less expectations when you are dating other trans people. But again, that's only coming from the perspective of a woman who dates women. I definitely wouldn't be able to speak for why. I mean, there could be theoretically a different reason why trans men might seek out trans men.
Right.
But I think
or
it's
even
probably
trans
similar.
women.
Yeah, of course.
Trans women and trans men who seek out each other if they're like straight and they want to find each other. I think the like shared experience is probably one of the strongest things. I've never dated a trans person. I have thought about this. So these are kind of not as big things as what Arden has said, but just kind of like petty nonsense. Is that I often find that when you get several trans people in a room, you end up talking about trans stuff because, like, you know, there's a constant attack on our rights. Every single trans person has to battle to get basic healthcare. It just comes up because it's a factor of your life. And when I'm in a room of cis people, unless they ask, I don't bring it up, and then I can forget it easier. And it's very good to rant. It's why I do these like call-in shows and why I talk to trans people every day. And it's good to get it out. But also it's sometimes good to not be like stuck in that thing. And I've thought, like, if I dated a trans person, then I could vent at them whenever I wanted, and they would get it and stuff. But then at the same time, I might just end up talking about trans stuff all the time, and I just need a break. So it's like, maybe I just need to date a cis person just because, so then I have someone to not have to talk about trans stuff. But like, that it's petty, really. And I think this is a different perspective than a cis person would have who's looking to date a trans person. And I'm not representative of all trans people, so I wouldn't want to give any trans or cis people the wrong idea here. But it's just something I thought, like, God, I don't know what's worse, having someone that I can, like, I don't like connect with the sort of same experiences, or someone that's going to encourage me to talk about this all the time. But yeah, that's nonsense. So just ignore that comment, really. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to add other than what Arden said and what you predicted.
Yeah, is that kind of what you were thinking too, Max?
Yeah, that is about what I was thinking. I had on a dating app, I had actually reached out to try to ask someone who did have that in their bio, and I was like, of course, I was polite and stuff. Like, as a queer person, I know the way to ask questions, and so I prefaced it all extra polite and stuff, and then they just didn't respond and blocked me. So I was just worried if like my guess was taken as offensive by them, or that it might have been super wrong.
Right. I think, I guess it's with any LGBT person or queer person, like, even if you are one and you're getting questions from another one, sometimes you just think, like, just fuck off. So, I don't know. I do feel that. Yeah. Like, perhaps I do know some people who are, like, exclusively trans for trans dating, and perhaps I'll strategically ask them and perhaps report back next week, because it's not my position, so I don't want to speak on behalf of them.
Your cover's blown now. You just announced it live on air. Was that good for you, Max, or is there anything else you wanted to ask? Thank you. This was really helpful. Yeah.
Good.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you
I hope you have a nice day. Bye.
Of course, yeah. Have a wonderful night.
Bye.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for checking out this clip for The Line. While you're here, hit that like button, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and then share this with that bitter uncle of yours who loves talking about the good old days.